Hello there, welcome back to Banished. So, last time I was a little bit out of it, a little bit out of the flow, but I think I'm slowly but surely getting back into it. We also set up a couple of extra crop fields here that we're going to use, and I think they're actually small enough to just have one person working on them, but I'm a little bit unsure. I think one person will be enough, but we do have enough people, though, however, to use as many people as necessary, so it's not actually a problem per se. What we are going to do, however, is actually demolish these two houses here. The woodcutter, the stockpile, and the school. And what we're going to do instead here is actually build a market here. So, let us just get that done right away. We will remove the structures in this area to set up a marketplace. Should be a fairly interesting job, really. 30 late... Wait, what? How did I get 30 laborers? Oh, I see. So apparently the students became laborers, which is kind of interesting to note. I guess that... No, that doesn't make sense, but even so, it's kind of an interesting development, I dare say. We also need to, I guess, produce some more tools, some more clothes. So, let us have everyone work here, and we'll set up a market, build a new school, and get everything done, I guess. And they're finally harvesting the last pieces of this orchard here, or not the orchard, but that area as well. So, let us up the priority in this area as well, because I believe I'm forced to remove a ton of stone. Which of course would make things like this not that important to them. But now they should probably solve this issue. They already demolished one house. But yeah, starting to restructure the city is kind of an interesting task. Didn't I put someone in charge of working there? Yes, I did. We should have enough students down the line. Let us see how the demolishing is going. It's going very well. And I'm also getting most of the resources back, I believe. Which is also great. Late winter, a very mild winter then. But we still used up the entire well, base of the firewood. So I'm very tempted to, as I said, start building stone homes, but it's going to cost a colossal amount of stone. So I think for now we'll just keep up the firewood, well, business, so to speak, and use that as our, well, way of survival. Could potentially become difficult, but we'll see. I guess the only thing that we aren't actually growing is peppers and cabbages. So now I think I have a small field for everything, more or less, and we'll start working as soon as we come to spring, I think. But it's good to know that if you're in trouble, you can basically turn all of your students into laborers. That is fairly useful, actually, to be perfectly honest. I think I also need to get that woodcutter building up and running ASAP if I want to make something work here. But yeah, I do have a ton of laborers now, and I'm a little bit unsure if I can actually up the amount of hunters to 4. I think that is actually, I might overhunt, but I'm kind of hoping that the system or the area can take it, so to speak. We'll have to see. So, let us get the buildings built here. Let us set up a market, and let us also start... let us set up the secondary market. Nope, that is not what I want. This is what I wanted. And it actually fits perfectly, more or less. Almost. Almost perfectly. So I'm going to put that down right here, and that also allows me to build houses in a wide area. We will probably set up houses down here too, and I think I actually might need 6 people working here. And I might actually set it up to 6 people here too if I find it necessary down the line. For now, it's not really that many people living here, so I don't think it's necessary right away, at least. But it probably will be down, as I said, down the line here. So we'll get the market built, we'll get the school built. And apparently someone here is running out of firewood. We definitely need to get this thing built, and potentially I'll set up another woodcutter next to this thing. Because he seems to be important. We have a trader here. And what did you bring? Chicken, pear, walnuts, apples, fish, pecan. Well, I guess we'll trade my venison for a different variety of food here. Let's see what I can get. 5,250. So I think I'll take the pears, the walnuts. No, that's the wrong setup. 1,000. I guess we'll also take the pecan. We are producing fish, so we don't really need that. I don't think we're producing apples though, so I think I'll take all 2,000 there. And with the last here, we'll take 83 chickens. Yeah. So basically I'm trading food, 1,750 food for quite a bit more. So we're going with that trade. It should definitely bring about some interesting setups here in terms of food. But with that said, however, I think it's time to start working on the farms. So let us just get everyone, or the people that should be working there, ready to, well, create food. And with that, once the school is done, I might actually be in trouble when I think about it. There'll be a ton of students. I will not be having the amount of people that I might need. I have no idea why I actually just press that goddamn, or just cross that thing out. It's a horrendous habit that I have. Let's just be perfectly honest about that. But yeah, we definitely need to get firewood set up here. I might have to take the firewood from that I currently have at the trading post. And you are actually dismissed. My apologies. Get going. So yeah, it will be a little bit interesting to see how this actually grows too. Especially since some of these places haven't actually started yet. I think I might actually have to build some houses here in order to have someone work close to crop fields. It seems to be the way to set things up here. We'll also put someone at work at this woodcutter, and I'll actually build another one straight away. If logs become a problem, I don't think they will, but if they do, we will probably be able to solve that one way or another. It's not a very big problem per se, and I can apparently afford someone to work here with the students. So let us just get some of the builders over here, and we're going to get students back right now. But I'm going to have an uneducated population for a little while, thanks to my mistakes here. But I think that is actually, I think that will be fine, at least to some degree here. So let us set up some houses down here by the. Yeah, we'll set them up like this by the farms here. Guess I'll build. Yeah, it doesn't actually fit perfectly, which is a little bit annoying. But I guess I'll set up. Well, I missed by one in both directions, but these 5 houses should be enough, and it will give people a lot to do. So I'm happy with that. I think we also need to increase this to about 160 rather than what it was at, and we'll do the same thing with the tools. That works. Let's see if we can actually get the firewood up right now. We have at least a fair amount of stored food, thanks to, I think, the trading. And apparently we're getting a fair amount of leather and venison too. So we have at least clothes, we have food. The yield from the farm seems like it's going to be tremendous. So it seems like things are going very much the way that I like it. And I can actually buy potatoes. I think we'll do that. We'll buy potatoes and we'll buy pumpkins, because that is what I didn't have from the others. And he actually brings venison and buys venison, so I think we'll trade for 1,000 venison. I don't really need that much food, but a little bit is always healthy. Do want to buy some pears though. Do I? I think I do. 1,000, so I need 334, I believe. Yeah. With this, we're getting a lot of food again. So the hunters are really important just for general trading of food, it seems like. So that is actually what has become their purpose, to be used as a general, way of trading food, more or less. So, are you still? Yeah, they're still working on getting rid of gathering the stone in this area. I might actually have to set up roads for them. But stone, I seriously need to start buying stone, so I think we'll actually set up a couple of more trade posts, most likely on the coast here. And the reason for that is once again simple. I need to be able to trade stone, because I don't want to build a mine, and I don't really want to keep on sending my villagers around the world in order to gather it, more or less. And I also actually forgot to send a couple of people to work here. Suddenly I realized that I didn't have as many people to work as I would have liked to begin with here. I think we'll build another hunter's lodge. No, we don't need to build another hunter's lodge right now. It should be all right. But yeah, our village is still slowly growing. So I guess I can't complain on that score at least. Apparently they opted for building those houses rather than the market here. I guess it's because of that log there that I don't actually want to do anything here. So I don't need these guys working here. I don't apparently need this guy working here either. Oh, the limit! The limit! Let's set that up to 25,000. My bad. This one is done, so let us not have anyone work there, neither here or there. Which brings this down to 6, and with that I think I have enough now to build whatever I need. And I'm going to have people working on the orchards during the winter to, well, make sure the trees doesn't actually die of cold or something like that. I have no idea if that's actually a possibility, but I know it's under some, well, weird circumstances that trees have a tendency to die during the winter. And also I've had experience where an entire population of fish in a lake died due to the winter being so cold that the water froze to the bottom of the lake. So it was a very weird sight during the spring when basically you came up there to fish and the only thing you... Wow, this guy's cold. You don't have clothes, do you? Well, you actually do, but... Well, he went to his house and then everything actually turned out great. So, as I said here, I do want to build some more trading posts. We have still a low reserve of firewood, so I think what I actually might have to do here is set up another firewood cutter in this area himself, since I'm building some more houses here. The market, or the guy here in charge of the market, should actually fix this for them, but I think I'll put it up to 6 here. And that should actually solve that issue, hopefully. And I still need, it seems like, to get some more people to work on the firewood aspect, as I said. But, figure that out. This guy brought chickens! 8 of them. I want all of them. If I can afford them. That's the important fact. Can I afford the chickens? 1800. Just 4 chickens then? I want 5 of the chickens. 200 units. That will be 50. Basic math, I know. But yeah, we'll take 5 chickens and we'll use the pasture here for the chickens. And I guess we'll put 2 people at work there. So the chickens will multiply up to 43 apparently. So I guess I'll just get eggs and chicken meat from that. But it's brilliant that you actually brought this. Order every visit. Thank you very much. Have a good trip home. And bring me some more chickens next time. But yeah, I'm very much tempted to build another woodcutter's setup here. A woodcutter. What I might actually also do, well, I think we'll actually slow entirely down it, because if people start to freeze to death, then we are definitely in trouble. So I think we are going to slow expansion entirely up here, build a couple more trade posts in order to get the traders to get their asses down here, basically. And also this way we'll be able to most likely, yeah, I'll build 2 more trade posts. And hopefully this will allow me to trade for stone, which means that I can then upgrade the buildings. That is what I'm thinking here, and that is what I'm hoping for. So I can actually upgrade the houses to higher level houses. But we'll see how it goes. It seems like once I actually build these markets, the people down here started to freeze. Is it because they don't actually have any firewood here? I guess that might actually be the case, that since they don't actually have any firewood in the market, people start to, well, freeze because of that, which would to some extent be weird, but I guess I can understand it. We'll put this down to 8 then, I think. Which once again brings things to a little bit of an interesting... No, we'll use 6 people here too. Which once again makes... Yeah, they start to freeze at the moment to actually build that thing. So apparently it seems like the market has to gather things. And unless it doesn't actually have it there, they won't actually care to go for this, through the stockpiles in order to... Well, not freeze to that. So I think it seems like the market is actually something that you need to put some effort into if you actually want them to work. And as such, I might actually be in a ton of trouble here. But I know one thing for certain, that is that I don't really need 2 schools. But since I have 2 more or less, well, small villages, I think it might be useful. But I'll do a little bit of research on the markets, because as they are working now, they're just screwing me over in a very, very bad manner. So I'll have to see. I think we actually did better without the vendors to some degree. So what I might it might just be that we have too few woodcutters to be perfectly honest, but it doesn't really seem like it. So let us here get everything done, and then I guess we'll start with start working with some other things here. Yeah, we'll consider things as we go. But unfortunately, we're out of time, so we'll have to continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really, and hopefully we can grow a village more next time. Bye.